This is a first conditioning circuit, so we want them to move fast, get their energy up, their heart racing, but also do a lot of cartwheel type drills. So over here, we're just going to work on sideways leg swings. So Coach Brianna is going to do sideways leg swings over the cone and back, over the cone and back. So they're going to hopefully realign their hips a bit. Do you want to do one on the other side? Good. And then another exercise to help them learn how to straighten out their hips is going to be a front support and some big flutter kicks. Ask them to make sure they're pointing their toes in those flutter kicks so they get used to good form. And then they're going to come to the next bar and they're going to practice being able to kind of drive at the same time as they put their leg down. And if you could do it one more time, and ask them please to finish with a straight leg behind them if they can. Good. And the next one, a little bit of conditioning, we're going to do a mountain push-up, look inside of the telescope, and another mountain push-up, look inside the next telescope. Then we're going to do 3 really big straddle donkey kicks, hands on the eyes, open straddle. And you can have them start with feet together or in straddle, depending on their level. And then they're going to come to the next mat. They're going to jump up and jump down. And the next mat, they're going to jump up sideways and jump down sideways. And then they're going to come to the beam and they're going to jump open, close, open, close, open, close. And then they're going to come to the balance beam and they're going to do their sideways cartwheel drill. So butterfly hands, jump from side to side. Make sure to tell them to start before the blue and stop before the blue metal thing so that they don't get hurt. On the blue mat, they'll do 3 tuck donkey kicks, and if your kids are advanced enough, for fun, you can tell them on the last one to do a forward roll right into the crash mat. And then last but not least, on the balance beam, they're going to put their hands on the mat, and they're going to jump sideways. And encourage them to squeeze their ankles together for this drill. And that is the first circuit. They can go around 3 or 4 times. We're not calling switch, it's cardio, so they're just going around. How do you feel?
Okay, so these are circuits for our cartwheels, and we're going to show it to you in one big circuit, but you can keep it in one circuit or you can split it into 2 different circuits. Right here at the first station, you're going to kick the balloon and step forward, practicing the lunge. You could also tell them to hold their leg up for 3 seconds to give them a challenge. At the next station, we're just going to practice our straddles. So hold on to the bar, jump up and open, straight legs and pointed toes.
You can count them to 10 in a row.
Right here at the next station, we're going to work on that heel drive. So step inside the TheraBand and kick the TheraBand back. And if they're a little taller, you don't have to use that purple mat. Right here at the next station, we're going to save the bunnies from drowning and then teach them how to swim. So jump those hips all the way over and back in. And if that's a little too hard, they could practice just jumping up and down. Okay. For the next station, if you do split this circuit into 2 circuits, this station would be part of the front of the room, right here. So here is, they're practicing their really big windmill. So they'll start in a lunge, hands go on the mat, kick all the way over, land in a lunge. For the 5-year-olds, this drill might be a little too difficult, so you can move the purple mat and pick up the barrel and have them do a different drill. Which is they start in a lunge, hands go on the floor, and they're just going to walk their feet on top of the barrel, and then walk their feet back down. So they understand the placements for their cartwheel.
I'm just going to add, you should probably put frogs over here for their hands, if you do that.
Over here at the next station, they're going to work on Over here, they're going to work on jumping from side to side for for the transfer of their weight. And you could challenge them, see how high they can lift their legs, see how straight their toes can be. At the next station, we're going to work on our leg lifts for straight knees and pointed toes. So hands behind you, you can have the mat behind their back for cushioning, and tell them to try to lift their legs over the cones. Right here at the next station, they're going to work on twisting their body. So they're going to have the balloon in their hand, reach, turn their back to touch the wall, and turn back forward. And then they can come down.
Make them hold it for a certain amount of seconds, like 5 seconds or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right here, they're going to work on their cartwheels. So start in a big lunge, 1 foot on each paw print, hands on the stars, and land on the paw prints.
Please make sure they're doing it facing away from the wall. So if they have a left side, they should bring it this way.
Right here, they're just going to work on their reaching forward from their lunge. So start with their hands by their ears, and they'll reach forward, tap the balloon, and back up to lunge. Tap, and back up to lunge.
Try to make it a jump.
At the next station, they're going to be working on their heel drive. So start on one knee, hands go on the floor, and try to kick their back leg all the way up as high as they can. And that concludes our cartwheel circuit. Anything else to add?
No, I think just we'll put in the video in the sheet that if you have time before splitting into groups, you could do a few lunges, levers, and teeter-totters with them in the hula hoops. And if somehow miraculously you have time after you switch groups, you can sit them on the side and just have them do 1 cartwheel at a time. Always a good way to end class and pinpoint the little details that each kid is missing.